The revolving door, so it seems, at Downing Street, 10 Downing Street, keeps spinning. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced today he's going to step down as leader of the Labour Party and, in turn, as leader of the country. He is the sixth Prime Minister, as I mentioned earlier, to resign in the past decade. Starmer has been facing pressure to step aside after last month's disastrous round of local elections. He says he will leave once his successor is picked. CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay joins us from London. Chris, there's a lot to unpack here. There is politics inside Britain with the Labour Party, but there's also, from an American vantage point, an Epstein factor to all of this. Remind our audience of what that is.
Indeed. Well, the Epstein factor here was a man by the name of Peter Mendelsohn. He was named by Starmer to be his ambassador to the United States. The problem is he had deep ties, it turns out, to Jeffrey Epstein. Need I say more? Now, it doesn't matter that Starmer himself didn't have ties with Jeffrey Epstein. Nobody is accusing him of that. What matters is that the name Jeffrey Epstein is so radioactive. It is one of the things that people would remember about Keir Starmer. Not the first thing on the list by any stretch of the imagination. The first thing people would remember when it came to his failings as prime minister would probably be the economy, the high cost of living, rising inflation. Rather, it was his lapse in judgment to name somebody who had these ties to Jeffrey Epstein that people would point to as being one of his failings.
And when Keir Starmer came to power, it was with a large Labour Party mandate. Has that all frittered away?
Well, Labour still has that majority, and they want to keep it. I mean, this is really why they decided enough was enough for Keir Starmer. All of this started back in, about a month ago at local elections. They were abysmal for Labour, and so MPs by the dozen were coming out and calling on Starmer to start laying out a plan for his successor. And he remained defiant up until Friday, Major. He said he wasn't going anywhere. So just 2-3 days ago, he changed his tune this morning. Of course, that defiance vanished. Now, of course, we're hearing about other names within the Labour Party because, of course, they still have that majority. But in the system here in the UK, you can effectively be fired by members of your own party if they think that you've become a liability to that party, and that's basically what happened here.
Chris Livesay, appreciate it very, very much. Thank you.